I love making math enjoyable and as easy as possible. My goal with these math videos is to make them short, sweet, and lighthearted. So relax, believe in yourself. Let's go have some fun. We're going to do a conjunction that includes isolating the x before we can figure out our answer and graph it. So let's just start right away. There's a whole lot going on up here. So we have this entire section here, then we have the word and then we have this section over here. So I have to solve these separately. So right off the bat, I'm going to jump in and collect like terms. So 8x plus x is 9x. We have a negative 14 and a negative 6, which are negative 20. And those are less than or equal to 7. I'm just going to continue with this one here. Add the 20. I'm going to go just a little bit quick for this so we can get to the conjunction part of it. But it's really important that you isolate your x before you try to graph any of that. You will not get very far otherwise. So x is less than or equal to 3 for this particular section. Then we have this one. This one's much shorter. I'm just going to add 16 to both sides. So I have x is greater than or equal to 16. I'm going to bring these over here together. So and x is greater than or equal to 16. Okay, when I go to graph these, what I'm looking for is, because it's an and statement, they really do have to overlap each other, and there has to be a section where they overlap. So let's take a peek at what this looks like. So if I have my number line here, I have I'll just come way over here to make my 0. Here's my 3, and here's my 16. I'm just going to do it real loose like this. Let me go ahead and graph this. Less than or equal to 3 is a closed-in circle with the arrow pointing to the left. And then greater than or equal to 16 is a closed-in circle with the arrow pointing to the right. This is an and statement, and in order for us to find an answer, we have to have an overlap. We do not have an overlap for this. So our answer is what's called null. Null is written as kind of like an O with usually just a cross through it. The word null, basically this just means that it's kind of like no solution, where there is not a possibility for this particular scenario to have an and statement. If this was a disjunction and had an or statement, then our answer would look a little different. But for now, this is an option where we have a null. So I hope that makes sense when you're going to have something that basically has no solution. How was that? Short, sweet, lighthearted? Hopefully you made a connection with that math video. Hopefully you had a moment where you said, oh, that makes sense. Go check out my other videos and let your friends know too.